Hey everyone, I'm back. Hi. Of course, this is my channel, RadicalSim543. You all know me as Crystal. Hi. Yeah. Sorry for the long waited return. Um, so, one of my lovely subscribers gave a suggestion of reviewing last night's episode of, I believe it was last night, yeah, of Teen Wolf. So, I just want to start this video off as saying I have never, ever watched an episode of Teen Wolf before. So this was my first time. I also need to put out there that I did watch it on MTV.com, which wasn't the best because about halfway through, I lost, apparently audio stopped working for the video, so yeah, I kind of had to stop there. So please excuse my ignorance towards any characters or what's actually going on. This is just kind of my gist of what happened last night up to like maybe the halfway point-ish. I think maybe only like 25 minutes in, but yeah. So this is your warning. I'm sorry. I will try next time to be able to watch it all. So yeah, my review of, I think, last night's episode. Okay, here we go. Okay, so to start on the review of the episode, this is season 3, episode 23, if I'm correct, Insatiable. Now, please excuse me if my ignorance of the whole series and what's actually going on. This is actually my first time watching it, so as I warned you before, I could be totally off point of what's happening. So basically, from what I understand, there's like two styles in a sense, like kind of I want to say split personality, but not split personality because there are two separate beings at this point. Styles number one, which I believe is more of the real Styles, I guess. He looks like death. He's very pale. You know, basically looks like he just died and is just an animated body in a sense, like a zombie, if you will. So as we begin, basically he's there, and this woman, I believe, is Kira's mother, comes in, and then all of a sudden, like, these two Japanese spirit warrior type things, people, that's the best way I can describe them. That's what they appeared to me. Burn a mark behind his ear to, I guess, determine which styles is which, in a sense. And then I believe it jumps to Styles number 2, who you can tell also looks very pale and deadish, which seems more of a this style seems more of a like a spirit type form, because occasionally he disappears, then he returns. He disappears and returns. You know what I mean? He's evil and very torturous. What I discovered with this show is that he jumps around. There's no really clear, fluid thought or story technically going on, like I would normally see. I think it definitely jumps around way too much for my taste. So then you're back to Kira and her mother, and she pulled out a game. She's like, you need to learn this. This is how Styles number 2 is basically, this is his strategy. This is how he's playing his little game, his way around. And to be able to find him and find out what he's going to do next, you need to know his strategy in this game. And it's a game called Gall, I believe. It's a game with bowls of different colors, from what I understand. So yeah. Um, then it jumps again to a guy that shows up who I recognize from the Secret Circle. He was like an evil guy in that one. Oh God, I missed that show. Him and another macho-looking man who's very handsome, if I might add, which I later found out was, when I did some Googling, was actually the character Derek. They know they're worried about someone's coming after them, which I'm assuming is Styles number 2. Styles number 2 wants Lydia to find dead bodies for him so he can devour them. Yes. Yeah. This is then, of course, I just learn about this Meredith Walker. She hears screams. She can't escape it. It's a weird thing. Then, once again, it jumps to who I labeled as the Double Mint Twins. It's a pair of twins. I only caught one's name, which was Aiden. I don't know the other one's name because they didn't say it at all. The one is shot, I believe, in the shoulder area with bullets that are filled with wolfsbane, which, if you don't know what wolfsbane is, it's supposed to be harmful to, like, the werewolf species. Yeah. Kind of like how vervain is supposed to be harmful to the vampire species. Then it jumps again to 2 more people, a male and a female, searching for Meredith in a blue car. Well, they're searching this blue car. They finally get in. They feel a sense of, they sense her, Meredith's anger or fear. They really couldn't pinpoint what it was. The woman blows on the window, and a message is revealed on the window to say, "Don't find me." It soon jumps to Meredith in a classroom, Coach's class. I don't know what all this has to do with each other, but yeah. And then they're like, "Okay, unexpected visitor. This is weird." And it jumps again. Like, this is what I can't stand, people. Well, we'll get to that at the end. Styles number 1 awakes scared, cold, shaking, freezing, in pain. Scott's there. He knows there's something wrong. There was more than what Styles is actually telling him, I think. Jumps back to Meredith, who's hearing voices, and screams, and she's saying, well, she's talking to Coach, and he's asking her how many are screaming, and she's saying all of them, so all the people are going to die, or something like that. They're about to die. The twins are saved by Derek. Kira tries to stop Coach from sending Meredith back to the mental hospital or institution. Then it jumps to Lydia and Styles number 2, getting her. He's getting into her head. He's making her doubt that Scott and Styles number 1 and Kira and all of them are actually looking for her or trying to save her. So he's trying to basically manipulate her into giving him what he wants. Style number 2 goes on this whole speech of, like, he's hungry, he wants more food, more, and his appetite is for dead bodies, apparently. Jumps back to Meredith in the music room, listening, like, she's messing with the chords of the piano, the wires, sorry. Dude creeping behind, which I later figured out was the guy from the mental institution hospital, who has a taser and is about to shock her. Of course, Coach comes in, saves her, shocks mental institution dude, and yeah, and then Scott, Styles number 1, and Kira come in, and Coach tells them to get her out of there. And that is all I got. I'm sorry, but I couldn't continue any further than like halfway through just because of the audio cutting out, and I can't follow a story without the audio. So yeah. Okay, so guys, my final thoughts to wrap this up. Now, I did take about almost about 2.5 pages of notes to the point that I could get. Um, Here are some thoughts. MTV.com needs to fix their website because the entire time when I was trying to watch it, it kept on buffering. Now my internet connection was good. It would all of a sudden stop. Um, of course, the audio cut out. I tried fixing it. Would not come back. So I apologized for, I really apologize for kind of the half-assed review I'm giving you or notes on the show. Once again, I apologize for being ignorant to the Teen Wolf series, if you will, or franchise, whatever you want to call it. Coming in at season 3, episode 23. This is almost to season 4, and I have no clue what's going on. Sorry, got wrapped up in Breaking Bad and shows like that. So I promise you in the future I am going to catch up through all the seasons, and I will give you an accurate review of what I thought. My other thoughts. Now, it seems to me, it really does seem like an interesting show. I'm going to try an attempt to watch it again. Probably the buffering and all just kind of messed up the flow of the show. Because when I was watching it, it just seemed like it kind of bounced around a lot, and you didn't really understand what was going on. And I guess for a first-time watcher, coming in this late probably wasn't a great idea. But other thoughts, there's a lot of it has a good story. I'll give you that. To have like this kind of supernatural phenomenon, if you will, in this, it's nice, especially since this time they do a werewolf type series instead of a vampire series, because that is quite popular as in shows of True Blood and Blood Ties and Vampire Diaries and then you have the Buffy Vampire Slayer and Angel and so on and so forth. Those shows were always, vampire related shows or demon related. They never branched into the werewolf type realm, if you will. But I kind of like how they're bringing in like these. I don't know how to explain it. I will say I do like the way they shoot it. Like they do bring in the woods. They bring in like these I don't have the right words. It's a great storyline. I'll give you that. There are quite a lot of characters to keep track of. That seems a bit difficult to like understand. Maybe just for me coming in so late, I don't know who's who or what's what or how they're all connected and this and that. But yeah, I'm sorry. I hope that next time I do a review, especially of Teen Wolf, I will be better prepared. Once again, I'm so sorry. I really didn't get to watch the whole episode, so I didn't get an accurate review for this. And I don't like doing things half-assed, and I was just getting frustrated with MTV's website. So, if you want me to review something else, maybe something I've actually seen before, and all that fun stuff, or movies, or something like that, please feel free to message me, leave a comment on my YouTube or in the comments below. and I will do that ASAP. I wanted to, like, I was just asked today to do it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it before I forget or I get busy. And so, yeah. Okay, guys. I hope you liked it. Don't be too mad at me. I'm sorry. If anyone could explain exactly what's going on until I get caught up, that'd be great. Or, like, fill me on the last half hour that I missed. Like, well, not even a half hour. It was like, I want to say I've stopped at 25, so there's got to be about, what, 15, 20 minutes worth? So if you can fill me on those last few minutes, that would really help, because I'm kind of now confused, and I want to know what's happening. Like, what's happening next, what's the end of this episode. So yeah. And sorry for the lighting. This is kind of an impromptu thing, and I'm just sitting on the floor in my room, which is a mess. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to show you guys my outfit because I look pretty damn good today. I don't know if you can see this, but ow! I just ran into the light bulb. Okay, check this out. Hold on. I'm gonna move this light. Okay. So I'm wearing this cute white t-shirt with like this vest thing attached. I don't know what it is. I got it for cheap. I also have like these skinny jeans that I haven't worn for like 2 or 3 years, like since high school or so. And I've got these cute little leather suede, I don't know what the hell they were made out of, flat boots. I thought it was like a really, really cute outfit today. I don't know. And I just wanted to share it with you. um, so until next time, guys. Oh god, the lighting's horrible now. I really need to work on my lighting situation. Oh crap. You know what? I'm just gonna lean it right there. If it'll will. Oh crap. I'm gonna have stuff falling. Okay, so guys, this is the end of the video today, and please let me know what you want to see next, and hopefully it's not as bad as this one. Once again, super sorry. Okay. Be kind to one another, be careful, be safe, and I hope you all have a lovely St. Patty's Day. Yeah. I love you guys. Be awesome, be safe, be nice to one another, and yeah. Bye!